awesome machine. This is the Tesmec 1075 trencher. Weight, 44 tons. Digging depth, 7 feet. Digging width, 40 inches. The 325 horsepower diesel engine gives the enormous earth mover the grunt to shift 2,700 tons of dirt every hour.
This particular trencher is heavy enough that you can go down 700 feet and dig all day long if you need to.
Tesmec's amazing. It replaces 3 track roads all in one go. That means that we can dig our trenches in super fast time.
To bring the pipeline in on time, these guys have to lay a mile of pipe every day. 5 a.m. Dawn is still an hour away. Project Superintendent Donnie has to make sure the entire 50-man crew keeps to schedule and stays alive in these treacherous conditions.
These oil guys are on me hard. We got to meet our deadlines. We got to get the oil in the pipe and get going. Hey guys, we really got to take this serious. That's all there is to it. Let's do it. Let's go.
They've got just 10 hours to lay 125 sections of steel pipe before it gets too dark to work. The ground is covered with up to 2 feet of snow, so the 3 Cat D8 dozers start by clearing a path for the trencher. The next step is for the excavators to loosen the ground. But this is the steepest terrain the crew has faced in more than 70 miles of pipeline, and the frozen turf is causing massive problems for the big machines.
Get on hillsides, and if you're not paying attention, it'll take off and start sliding just like a sleigh. You'd be amazed how little of a hillside you have to be on, and whew, you're going for a ride. It'll take off.
As the excavator sets to work on the slope, the metal track slips on the icy ground. If they don't get the 38-ton excavator under control, it could be the end of the line for the oil. Epping, North Dakota. The mighty Tesmec trencher is churning through 40 tons of frozen earth per minute.
Let's rock.
Ready for the next section of pipeline to be laid. But up ahead, the 38-ton excavator is sliding dangerously on the icy slopes. The excavator hangs on, but the ice takes its toll. The frozen ground has sheared the solid steel bucket.
This bucket's starting to crack out. This side's worse. Same on this side, and he needs to get his new teeth.
Another day of this and that whole bucket be ruined. So they'll break in half. We don't get it fixed right away.
It's a major blow. They have to take it out of action and weld a repair. Without the excavator's help, the trencher is moving slower than scheduled.
It's really hard on the machine, so pretty soon all heck breaks loose.
After 4 hours, they've laid only a quarter mile of pipe, half their target. Trencher operator Lincoln's working flat out to make up for lost time. But he's hit a problem.
High current runs.
And it's a big one.
Hey, Robert, I need you to come down here and fish out a bunch of rocks from the trencher. All right, I'm on my way, Link.
A heavy excavator capable of shifting loads up to 6,000 pounds comes in to move the boulder.
The excavator and the trencher kind of work hand in hand. When he hits rocks that are too big, I got to dive in there and get it out for him so that we can keep on trucking.
But even with the hard rock gone, the trencher's not out of trouble.
You broke a tooth? Yeah, snapped a tooth. Yeah, you'll probably have to spin it to find it, get the welder there. All right. Stop me where you need to. All righty.
The trencher needs a weld, too. But there's not enough welders to fix all the broken teeth and man the pipeline. This could stall the entire project.
What the hell are you doing up here? I thought you're supposed to weld in the pipeline.
I'm not going to get moving if you're blowing smoke.
Epping, North Dakota. The Tesmec 1075 trencher needs a new tooth after chowing down on hard rock. To get the job done fastest, they bring in head welder Aaron.
Where's you broke at, Link?
Have to grind it off.
Well, sometimes I feel like a dentist. There's lots of teeth on that trencher.
2 p.m. With Aaron away, the welding team sealing the pipes have only managed to finish a quarter of a mile.
We gotta get going, get people here. What the hell?
Boss man Donnie is not happy about Aaron's extracurricular activities.
What the hell are you doing up here? I thought you're supposed to be welding in the pipeline.
Well, somebody needs to make a phone call and find out what's more important.
We gotta get going. You gotta get back to pipelining. We gotta get the hell out of here.
I'm not going to get moving if you're blowing smoke at me.
Aaron's very feisty.
We just butt heads like rams.
But while they argue, the day's target is slipping further out of reach. Epping, North Dakota. The Tesmec 1075 trencher is battling against hard, frozen earth, and now a broken tooth has taken it out of action. As soon as head welder Aaron finishes the fix, Operator Lincoln surges ahead to make up the lost time.
We have serious amounts of pipe delay. Our head's against the gun every day.
The welders laying pipe need every hand on the job, including Aaron,
Right on the weld.
just to keep up with the pace. As the sun sets, Lincoln and the trencher power past the all-important mile mark.
Yeah, you already got it. Thank you, guys.
By the time the welding team catches up, darkness is already falling. But now, the pipe is within 7 miles of the finish line. mine. To provide power for thousands of Colorado homes and businesses, this colossal open pit mine has to deliver more than 2.3 million tons of coal per year.
The whole world depends on electricity, and without coal, you have no electricity.
Hitting those targets demands truly extraordinary machines. And they don't come much more extraordinary than the Marion 8050 walking dragline. Weight, 3,100 tons. Boom length, 325 feet. Bucket capacity, 62 cubic yards. Too big to move on wheels or tracks, the dragline walks on 58-foot-long steel shoes. The mining process begins with a big bang. "75 tons of ammonium nitrate explosive shatters the layer of sandstone covering the 15-foot thick coal seam. Then it's time for Tracy Mack and the mighty walking dragline to go to work.
Are you in the clear?
Everybody's in the clear. You can go to swinging.
10 for.
Tracy swings the mighty machine's 325-foot-long boom arm, and the bucket chews 82-ton mouthfuls from the layer of dirt known as overburden.
I get to operate the biggest toy in the sandbox, and it's really cool. Man, this takes too much time.
To keep up with the pace of production, another digger operates in tandem with the dragline.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Don Hobbs operates the Bucyrus 495B mobile shovel.
614 coming at you.
With its 6,600-volt electrical power supply, it's not on the same scale, but it's still a mean machine.
It's a monstrosity of a machine. That bucket holds 80 tons of dirt. 215, you mind backing up another 30 foot? I love operating that shovel. It's a challenge every day.
But at an altitude of 7,000 feet, the air is dry, and the mine won't allow the big diggers to operate if they start kicking up too much dust.
If there is a situation where the dust is overwhelming us, we will shut down.
A shutdown costs the mine thousands of dollars, but with low visibility, lives are at stake, and they might have no choice. The mighty walking dragline has to clear 80,000 tons of dirt to uncover the mine's 15-foot thick coal seam. But the big diggers won't work unless the operators know the dust is under control.
Unless this water truck shows up soon, we're gonna have to stop. About time you show up, get us some water.
I'll fix this up right.
The water truck arrives in time to damp down the dust, and the massive diggers get back to work.
As far as the mud and the dust, there's a real fine line between not enough water and too much water.
For haul truck drivers like Connie Archuleta, the extra moisture is bad news.
It's definitely dangerous around here. The biggest problem with those big puddles like that are deep, we have the wheel motors on both sides of the tires. They're electric. Electricity and water do not mix.
Even shallow water can cause serious problems for the 320-ton haul trucks, which take away the coal revealed by Tracy's dragline.
We have a lot of spring thaw. The frost is starting to come through, making it treacherous driving for the trucks. The potential of trucks sliding into each other during the thaw is pretty significant. Water, slick roads are devastating to haul trucks. You can roll one over. You never want to do damage to your equipment.
The entire mine depends on these 4-story-high behemoth trucks. If they can't drive, the hard work done by Tracy and the walking dragline will count for nothing. Kalawao Mine, Colorado. The mighty walking dragline has to clear 80,000 tons of rubble by sundown to uncover the mine's coal seam. But operator Tracy has noticed a problem.
Yeah, I'm kind of dragging the ropes over here. Can you come cut the edge for me?
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
The ropes are the 3.2-inch thick steel cables which control the 30-foot wide bucket arm.
The problem with the ropes dragging on the edge of the spoil where I'm digging is it wears the ropes out and you get premature failure.
The only way to stop the ropes dragging is to clear earth from around the base of the dragline with a bulldozer.
It extends the life and we can cut that edge with the dozer and keep from dragging the ropes in the rock or the dirt. And just do the best you can and they'll smooth her out with the bucket.
This job demands inch-perfect control of the dozer on a steep gradient at the edge of a 50-foot precipice. The consequences of getting it wrong are serious.
With premature failure in the ropes, there's extreme danger. The rope or chain could break and actually come back into the cab of the dragline.
The man at the dozer controls is someone Tracy can trust, his son, Jason.
What you needed?
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
The dragline's up and running, but the smaller Bucyrus 495B shovel that was helping out has been pushed hard. When operator Don comes back from his lunch break, he gets an unpleasant surprise.
Holy freaking cow, what are you doing in my office?
While the maintenance team work, the Bucyrus won't run.
Does this mean I'm gonna get to dig today? It's gonna make my shovel better?
No, we're going to be working on this most of the afternoon and into the night.
Today they've shut my shovel down. That's putting a lot of pressure on the drag line. The drag line's really gonna have to bust butt to cover for what I don't get done.
With Don's shovel out of the game, hitting today's quota is a tall order for Tracy and the dragline. Kalawao Mine, Colorado. The titanic walking dragline has shifted 40,000 tons of dirt. But that's only half the day's quota, and the big machine is feeling the strain.
That don't look right. The left drag hitch pin is sticking out there a ways on the outside. I'll set the bucket down, maybe you can go out and look at it.
On the way.
If a pin holding the giant bucket in place works loose, the consequences could be catastrophic. So Tracy calls in an engineer to assess the damage.
Keep her shut up the outside there.
It's not good news. The 2-foot-long pin's in good shape, but the bolt that holds it in place, the keeper, is shot. And replacing it is a big job.
We've got a keeper gone on one of our pins on a drag hitch. Can you build her back on for us?
10-4, on my way.
With the deadline looming, welder Press Merriam is on the scene in minutes.
Get us back in the dirt.
I'll get you back in the dirt.
Check it out. I think I've got it to where you won't tear it up again.
Yeah, that'll work for now.
Finally, the dragline is back working at full speed. In spite of dust and meltwater, the workers of the Kalawao mine have beaten their towering daily quota.